Bismillah.
In ancient Greece, during 730 to 700 BC, two titans named Cronus and Rhea were seemingly blessed with 6 children: Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Hades, Demeter, and Hestia. As great as these titans were, along with the rest of their species, Cronus and Rhea vowed to raise them to achieve marvels, as they were always expecting. All seemed normal. However, as time passed, Cronus started seeing signs, through voices he heard in his head, to one visit from the occult. The visit in question, alluding to a dark prophecy.
Cronus. Who speaks to Cronus?
Cronus. Don't you see what you and Rhea have brought upon this earth? These children. They will grow up to overthrow you and abhor your memory. Are you going to let them, Cronus?
Whoever you may be, remove your cowardice so you can actually face me one-on-one if you choose to challenge me. Show yourself. What might you be? Your children may present themselves as beneficent beings, but what they'll do, if they're allowed to grow, will prove otherwise. You can pretend my words mean nothing, but I feel as if I should inform you that I was sent from the future. I burn eternally in Tartarus, where one of your abhorrent sons rules. I am burning because you never took action. I thought Tartarus was a myth. It can't be. If you don't take the measures that you must, you will fail your species. You can stop their creation easily. Abominations they'll grow up to be. If you don't kill them, they will be beings that will overthrow the world. Not just titans. Beings that will have mortals killing in their name. Make your choice. Now is your chance. Oh no. Hades, he's coming. Remember what I said. Mark my words. Make the right choice, or they will overthrow you and everything truly holy. It's not so! It's not true! If I must, oh Rhea, forgive me. Forgive me. For this unconscionable act I must commit. What of the decrepit oracle? Has a point. Given that these children are the spawn of titans, it can only be imagined what they're capable of. For the sake of my beloved Rhea, and everything on this earth, including me, I can't let this happen.
Out of fear of this prophecy coming true, Cronus had mostly finished this grotesque act, not knowing it would only seal the prophecy. Years had passed since the lone survivor, Zeus, had escaped, with the help of his mother, Rhea. After all those years, they had reunited. You're all grown up now. All of you gods. You dared to usurp me. You would be nothing without me! Not only was Cronus overthrown, Rhea was also overthrown, along with the rest of the species, either slain or imprisoned in Tartarus. The beings that overthrew them all became the prolific and worshipped Greek gods. Zeus, the god of lightning and king of the gods. Hera, the goddess of marriage. Poseidon, the god of the ocean. Hades, god of the underworld. Demeter, goddess of agriculture. Hestia, goddess of the hearth. Though they brought many gifts to mortals, and many gifts to the earth itself, they were by no means beneficent. They were hostile, incestuous, and tyrannical. However, all of that was hidden, and continues to be hidden well, through idolization.
Now that I've gone through this, let me see what's in Leviticus. Dear God. Oh. Won't say it in vain. I apologize.
You shall not make idols for yourselves, or erect an image or pillar. And you shall not set up a figured stone in your land to bow down to it, for I am the Lord, your God. You shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord. If you walk into my statutes and observe my commandments and do them, then I will give you your rains in their season, and the land shall yield its increase, and the trees of the field shall yield their fruit. Your threshing shall last to the time of the grape harvest, and the grape harvest shall last to the time for sowing, and you shall eat your bread to the full, and dwell in your land securely. I will give you peace in the land, and you shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will remove the harmful beasts from the land, and the sword shall not go through your land. You shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall chase 10,000. And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. I will turn you and make you fruitful and multiply you, and will confirm my covenant with you. You shall eat old store long kept, and you shall clear out the old to make way for the new. I will make my dwelling among you, and my soul shall not abhor you. And I will walk among you, and will be your God, and you shall be my people. I am the Lord, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, that you should not be their slaves. And I have broken the bars of your yoke, and made you walk erect. But if you will not listen to me, and will not do all of these commandments, if you spurn my statutes, and if your soul abhors my rules, so that you will not do all my commandments, but break my covenant, then I will do this to you. I will visit you with panic, with wasting disease and fever that consume the eyes and make the heart ache. And you shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemy shall eat it. I will set my face against you, and you shall be struck down before your enemies. Those who hate you shall rule over you, and you shall flee when none pursues you. And if in spite of this you will not listen to me, then I will discipline you again, sevenfold for your sins, and I will break the pride of your power, and I will make your heavens like iron, and your earth like bronze. And your strength shall be spent in vain, for your land shall not yield its increase, and the trees of the land shall not yield their fruit. Then if you walk contrary to me, and will not listen to me, I will continue striking you, sevenfold for your sins, and I will let loose the wild beasts against you, which shall bereave you of your children, and destroy your livestock, and make you few in number, so that your road shall be deserted. And if by this discipline you are not turned to me, but walk contrary to me, then I also will walk contrary to you, and I myself will strike you sevenfold for your sins. And I will bring a sword upon you, that shall execute the vengeance for the covenant. And if you gather within your cities, I will send pestilence among you, and you shall be delivered into the hand of the enemy. When I break your supply of bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in a single oven, and shall dole out your bread again by weight, and you shall eat it and not be satisfied. But if in spite of this you will not listen to me, but walk contrary to me, then I will walk contrary to you in fury, and I myself will discipline you sevenfold for your sins. You shall eat the flesh of your sons, and you shall eat the flesh of your daughters. And I will destroy your high places, and cut down your incense altars, and cast your dead bodies upon the dead bodies of your idols. And my soul will abhor you, and I will lay your cities into waste, and will make your sanctuaries desolate. And I will not smell your pleasing aromas, and I myself will devastate the land, so that your enemies who settle in it shall be appalled at it. And I will scatter you among the nations, and I will unsheathe the sword after you, and your land shall be a desolation, and your city shall be a waste. Then the land shall enjoy its Sabbaths as long as it lies desolate, while you are in your enemy's land. Then the land shall rest and enjoy its Sabbaths. As long as it lies desolate, it shall have rest. The rest it did not have when you were dwelling in it. And as for those of you who are left, I will send faintness into the hearts of the lands of their enemies. The sound of a driven leaf shall put them to flight, and they shall flee as one flees from the sword, and they shall fall when none pursues. They shall stumble over one another, as if to escape a sword, though none pursues. And you shall have no power to stand before your enemies. And you shall perish among the nations, and the land of your enemies shall eat you up. And those of you who are left shall rot away in your enemies' lands, because of their iniquity, and also because of the iniquities of their fathers. They shall rot away like them. But if they confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers in their treachery that they committed against me, and also in walking contrary to me, so that I walked away contrary to them and brought them into the land of their enemies. If then their uncircumcised heart is humbled, and they make amends for their iniquity, then I will remember my covenant with Jacob, And I will remember my covenant with Isaac, and my covenant with Abraham, and I will remember the land. But the land shall be abandoned by them, and enjoy its Sabbaths while it lies desolate without them. And they shall make amends for their iniquity, because they spurned my rules, and their soul abhorred my statutes. Yet for all that, when they are in the land of their enemies, I will not spurn them. Neither will I abhor them, so as to destroy them utterly, and break my covenant with them. For I am their Lord, their God. But I will not for their sake remember the covenant with their forefathers, whom I brought out of the land of Egypt, in the sight of the nations, that I might be their God. I am the Lord. These are the statutes and rules and laws that the Lord made between himself and the people of Israel through Moses on Mount Sinai. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make idols. You shall not take the name of the Lord, your God, in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor your father and mother. Thou shalt not commit murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house or goods. With these revelations, be as sheep no more. For the holy men and the Lord are no longer your shepherds.
Baphomet. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Excuse me. You pervert the 5 pillars of Islam. Benzona.
Hail to thyself. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven.
Are you proposing that Satanism is the righteous way? Ya ilahi. عدل اللهم ارزقني التفيق في هذا الفصل الجديد من حياتي. يمحقني استيادات ليزا في باكن انتاق الزغا أكسف. I bring upon you blood now being your rivers, frogs, lice, death of your livestock,